So I'm going to start with my eyebrow pencil from Wet n Wild, and I believe this is in the color dark brown. So I'm just going to take this pencil, I'm going to fill in my brows. Remember, ladies, that they don't have to be perfect. Your concealer is to do that job. And here is the concealer part. So I am taking my LA Pro Girl concealer, and that is in the color fawn. And I'm going to go ahead and clean up my brows now. And then that brush that I just showed you is from Elf. Eyes, lips, face. And I'm just going to go ahead and conceal my brows so that they look clean. Now I'm just going to go ahead and do the other side. And I'm just cleaning up the brows. Oh my gosh, look at my nails. Like, it's time for me to get my nails done. I also just take the rest of the concealer that's on that brush, and I just put it all on my lids, and then I just take I'm not sure. I've had this brush for a very long time. I'm not sure who makes it or where I got it from, but I just take it and I just go ahead and blend the concealer all in my lids, and I'm just now going ahead to blend out the concealer so I have no really, really harsh lines. Not sure what I was looking for. So now looks like I'm taking that Wet n Wild primer. Oh my god, look at my nails. But I'm going to take that primer and I'm going to rub it all over my face. And now I'm going to go ahead and take my foundation, and that's the Kat Von D Locket, and it looked like it was deep warm 76, I believe. And I'm just taking that it's a powder brush from Elf, but I love to use it for my foundation, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend that all in. I don't always use my beauty blender. For some reason, I just like the brush better. And as you see, I always sometimes go back through and fix some of the lines with my brows. Using the end of the spoolie to kind of fade it out a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my concealer. And I believe this concealer is from Wet n Wild. I believe this is one of their new ones. I'm not sure what is the color, but I'll definitely link it below. We'll list it below. That's my water and my blender. I use my blender for my concealer. I like the way that it comes out. So I just squirt some water on my blender so that it's wet, and I go ahead and blend that out. And I'm just doing the same blending it out, going down the bridge of my nose. And that's the contour brush from e.l.f. And I use that dark color from the NYX Deep Warm palette. I believe that's what it's called. And I just take a smaller brush, and I go ahead and make my my lines. And with that contour brush, I know it's a bigger brush, I just go ahead and use that brush to blend. As you can start to see, it's starting to form my nose. I have a sausage nose is what my dad calls it. But I'm just shaping my nose. Now I'm going to the contour on my cheek, using that same color. You can kind of see it. Oh, well, I just showed you guys what I was using, but again, I'll list it below. And it looks like that was just a foundation brush just to go over something that it looked like I saw. I'm using this mascara, and I believe this is from Mary Kay. And I believe this is called like the Ultimate Lash or something like that. Jam into my own tunes. And that looks like it's just a blush brush. Not sure where I got that from. But I'm using it for my setting powder from Ruby Kiss. And I love this setting powder. I love this one. I use it all the time. And I'm just hitting all my my sweat spots too, because I notice when I put the powder right there, it helps decrease as much sweating. That's the contour palette that I use from Ruby Kiss as well. I'm going to use the highlight, and that's the Eco Styles highlight fan brush. I'm sorry, it's just a fan brush. That's the highlight brush from e.l.f. I'm going to use that one for the bridge of my nose and for my Cupid's bow, after I dust off all this excess powder. That's an e.l.f. brush as well from one of their new lines. I forget what it's called, but I'm just using that to fan out all of the rest of the excess powder. And those are the lashes that I'm going to be using. And I'm putting some glue on them. I'm going to spray my Milan I Make It Last in 03 all over my face. If you guys hear something, that is my dog. He is being very hard-headed right now. I want him to just sit down, but he's definitely not getting the hint. And again, I'm putting some more mascara on my lashes. I just put some coconut oil on my lips. Now I'm getting ready to put, I believe this is LA Pro Girl too as well. These are the glosses that came out a couple years ago. I had it upside down. I'll list it below. And I'm putting some, I believe that's Revlon, one of their glosses over top of that for a glossy nude look. Now I'm just putting on my lashes. I was going out that night, so I wanted to be a little bit more dramatic with my lashes. And I always just do that whenever I wear lashes anyway, to make sure that make sure that the whole lash is down. And then I'm taking my MAC, and I keep saying dark deep, but I don't know which one that is. And I'm just going to take a brush, and I'm just going to go over in those warm areas. So a little underneath my cheekbone, the sides of my temples, and I just brush it out. I'm showing you guys my nails. Now, almost to the end, putting on my wig. And I'm getting ready to also style it as well. Now I pluck some of my hair out a little bit to try and mix it together. I'm putting on my hoop earrings. Now I'm just fluffing that side out a little bit because I'm going to almost bobby pin the other side down. I'm making sure that my middle part is good. I'm adding a little concealer, as you can see. I'm going to blend that out. And I'm just going to narrow the concealer line because it was, when I did it was all over. I'm going to get that line, that harsh little line that I can see. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. I'm going to just blend that out a little bit more to my liking. Now I'm just doing the bobby pin trend. I have these long, pretty gold bobby pins that I put on. And you can do this any way that you like. I've seen them like that. I've seen them with X's. You can do them almost any way. I'm just opening some of the curl pattern. I'm just fluffing it out a little bit. Oh, and I'm cutting, because that piece looked like it was really long, so I'm actually cutting it down a little bit, if you guys are wondering. And I'm just getting my hair to my liking. And that looks like that's about it. Peace, you guys. Love, happiness, and see you next time in my video. Thanks for watching.